The animators cooked for Invincible versus Conquest. This had the best animation in the entire show, and they showed exactly what they could do when given enough time. Let's talk about the animation in this episode. This was the most creative fight in Invincible. There were a lot of great perspectives when Mark was getting pummeled, and they had some good rotation shots, and they really had the animation to let loose on this entire fight. Like this scene when Mark is being thrown through the sky, and he goes through the buildings, and he lands on the ground. I love the animation for this, and I love the destruction for this whole city. And I love the character acting animation when he's on the ground, and he's groaning in pain, and he tells Conquest to stop. And there were so many cuts of fluid animation, and you could tell they were not being limited or held back in any way, and I love this. And the character designs in this episode were the best in the entire series because they had so much detail on them. Like Mark and Conquest looked basically identical to the comics, just without the thick lines. And there were so many close-ups with a lot of detail, and this looked great. I want to see more of this in Invincible. All we need is thicker lines, better colors and compositing, and Invincible will look even better. But my favorite part of the episode that I think carried was the effects animation because there was so much destruction and explosions. Like when Conquest destroyed these cities, the effects animation was going off. Like all the smoke, rubble, debris, blood, that's all effects animation, and it looked great. There has been issues with the animation in this show, but the animators proved with this one that they can cook some great stuff up if they're given enough time. This episode was just peak, the best one in Invincible, but let me know guys what you think of it.